very much. I'm Chantal Nirafuraha and I'm coordinator of this group. Let me give floor to the next person to introduce herself.
Thank you very much. I, Chantal Mugisha, I'm a group member of this. I'm the one of this group.
Okay, thank you very much. I, Saratira Kizimana Ndeimana, I'm the one of this group. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. As we were supposed to work on different tasks in this project called Culture Dinner Party, under goal of Front Culture, me, I was supposed to work on Tringiti and tailgating and also on my own culture as Banyamulenge. Tringiti, the Tringiti community is from southeast coast of Alaska. They have their own culture which called portrait. Their culture portrait symbolize respect and kindness and also love. As that culture in the people of that community who have that culture, they used to eat salmon fish, which symbolize quality and unity. And also they used to share about the other strawberry and seeds, which symbolize fertile land or good land in their culture, as the time they sit together and sharing about their foods, so that because these foods were used in different activity in Tringiti, like in their ceremonies. So I can say that in this culture they have more beliefs in their culture. They believe that salmon fish is the good or is the best food in their culture, in their portrait culture. Again, also they eat this salmon fish because they are near water. Specifically, they live near Pacific Ocean. And by continue on saying about tailgating culture, this culture have originated in United States, where the people of US use that culture, especially in games when they are going to play football. This culture in United States is the people of United States used to sit together when they are going to play the football and trying to share their drinks and foods so that to make fun before playing the game. Again, they continue also by sharing their food, because in their culture, in this tailgating culture, they like to use the alcoholic drinks and also to eat chips and chocolates. In this culture, before starting the game, they used to sit together and sharing those food and drinks so that to make funny, and they believe that when they used to share those food and drinks is the symbol of making their team, or is the symbol of making their team of victory. To continue on my own culture, as Banyamulenge, we like to eat kaunga in our culture, and that shows the kaunga symbolizes respect in our culture. When we have visitors at home, we used to prepare to them kaunga so that to show them respect. To mean that kaunga in our culture symbolizes respect. When we have the old men or women in our culture and come in our home, it is good to prepare kaunga to them so that to show them respect. And also in our culture, we like to drink milk. In our culture, milk and symbolize unity and love. At the time we give our kids and our other visitors or ourselves, when we drink milk, it symbolizes love and unity. To mean that when someone comes to us to join us as a visitors or as a neighbor, we used to give milk to them so that show them that we love them and we make unity as we can. And I can say that it is that I can say in my own culture. Again, there is also at the time we used to share that drinks and foods, especially we share this food and milk in at the time we are in ceremony. In our ceremony, we used kaunga as the respectful food, and also we use milk as our culture, so that show that people around we love them. And there is also similarities and differences about this culture. Tringeti and tailgating and Banyamulenge, the similarities that they are between all those culture is because all those culture have their respectful food. As the difference, all those culture, Banyamulenge, we used to eat kaunga as the respectful food. But in tailgating, they used to eat chocolate and also they used to eat chips. But in Tringiti, they used to eat salmon fish and strawberry, and also they used to eat seeds. As differences, we understand that there is differences about those culture because they don't have the same food and the same meaning. Thank you very much. I can give floor to the next person so that to continue. You are welcome, Mudisha.
Thank you very much, Shankar, to give me this floor for Lily. I enjoyed the way you explain us the differences and similarity. As me, I'm going to talk about the Hawaiian poi and Japanese rice. Hawaiian poi is the food that most of Hawaiian people used to eat. Hawaiian is the food which made in root, so which made it from taro root. Taro root, it seems like yam or potatoes. They also, once they shared those food, those poi, they considered as love, and also they considered as the because most of Hawaiian people, they believe in spirit called Halo. Halo is a religion. Yeah, they believe that once they shared together the poi, it can give them the blessings, for instance, from getting birth. They believe that they can have a great marriage. That's why they believe like it is most food which can bring them happiness when they are together, when they are in front of people. Which means that the Hawaiian people, when they are in many people, they take poi like a food which is respectful and the food which can give to someone who you are caring about. Also, as Hawaiian, Japanese rice, they have the Japanese people, they have the food that they believe in. They believe in rice because they have believed that rice is the food which can bring them the happy when they are shared together. Also, they believe that rice is the most crops which can give out the most outcome when they are in the market or when they are going to give someone that rice. It seems like you can give someone rice when you are happy with her, when you are caring about him or her. So they believe that rice is the most beautiful food in Japan. So as my culture, I am Ngogwe, and our Ngogwe, we like to eat potatoes and we like to drink milk. Potatoes in our culture, we consider potatoes is the which can help you to have a good health. And also we believe that when you drink milk in front of many people, it can bring you a happiness as well as good standard of living. We believe that the someone who drink milk on time, they can't be attacked by sickness so easy. That's why we believe in milk. When you have someone you are happy with, you must give him or her a milk so that they can feel that that person, they can feel like they are comfortable on your home. When someone comes in your home and you give him or her milk, he or she can be comfortable in your home. They feel welcome because we consider milk as a very, very important thing even in health of someone. So the similarity of those three culture, Hawaiian poi and Japanese rice in my culture. So both culture, or those old culture, we believe that it can be better when we share it together in a lot of many people. That is a similarity. So the difference is that for us we believe the differences for us we believe in different food. For example, my culture, we believe in potatoes. Hawaiian poi, they believe in poi. For Japanese, they believe in rice. You see that there is all difference. Yeah, thank you very much, Leonard.
Yeah, thank you, Mugisha. Thank you for sharing. And I'm the one of this group. I am Santia Kizimana Nimana, and I was supposed to work on Hindu wedding food and the Pennsylvanian Dutch cuisine, even my own culture. Starting from my Hindu wedding food. In Hindu, the food is the most judged factors that make wedding good or bad. To mean that food is their basis to judge whether the wedding is good or bad. Also, they used to criticize or to comment about the food used in their parties. Starting from the food used in India, they mostly used rice and the coconut. Starting from rice symbolizes fertility and prosperity. For example, when bride can take rice and throw on the head of bride, to mean that they have best wishes and good luck in their own life. To mean that they have best wishes of getting new babies and different things. Okay, that's to mean that rice means many things in Hinduism culture or in Hinduism wedding ceremony. Again, moving forward about coconut. Coconut is considered as a sign also of prosperity. To mean that sometimes bride they present coconut to a groom to mean that the bride have commitment to his wife. That's like a symbol of coconut. And I was just supposed to work on Pennsylvania Dutch cuisine. In Pennsylvania, food from Pennsylvania is from the German immigrant from southern and northern center of Pennsylvania. Mostly they used to eat pork and cabbages. Pork symbolize progress, and cabbages symbolize health. Moving forward about my own culture. My own culture is all about Abanyiginya. In Abanyiginya, they mostly used to eat beans, yams, even though potatoes. Once they mix together, this symbolizes that they share together to mean that they have commitment and they have unity. For example, they use these foods while they are doing a kind of action. For example, they must use to build a house for some person, and they must use those foods like to retake their energy that they have lost while they are building that house. Also, they use, after doing that, they must use it to drink sorghum beer. This symbolizes that when they shared on the same container, to mean that they have a whole unity. Differences, in India, they used to use rice and the coconut with their own meaning. To mean, once they use rice, they mean that they have fertility and prosperity. While they use coconut, they mean that they have best wishes, and also they have good luck of having new babies. Also, in my own culture, they use the difference is that they use potatoes, beans, and yams, which is not like the same of those two cultures. Like similarities, all are traditional culture. That is like similarities. Also, they used to present all the kind of foods in a large group. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.